Welcome to our deep dive into the world of graphene and advanced carbons. I think anyone who's been following this space knows it seems like every day there's some new groundbreaking discovery or application, and the first quarter of 2025 is no exception.
It is a very exciting time to be watching this field. And what's really striking me is we're seeing progress across the board, from fundamental research to real-world products hitting the market.
Yeah, let's unpack some of the most fascinating developments from these sources. We've got reports from the Advanced Carbons Council, articles highlighting specific applications. We even have a patent filing that almost reads like science fiction.
I agree, the sheer variety of applications is mind-boggling. I think before we get too lost in the possibilities, though, it is important to emphasize what the Advanced Carbons Council is saying. Graphene isn't some kind of a miracle cure-all.
Right. They're cautioning against the hype even as they highlight these incredible breakthroughs.
Exactly. They stress that successful implementation relies on a deep understanding of graphene's properties, and those properties can vary dramatically depending on how the graphene is processed and functionalized.
So it's not just about, just adding graphene to something and expecting instant improvement. It's about tailoring the graphene to fit the specific task.
Precisely. It's like crafting a precision tool. You wouldn't use a hammer to tighten a screw, would you? Similarly, each application needs a specific type of graphene, fine-tuned through functionalization to achieve the desired effect.
Okay, that's a much more nuanced way of looking at it than just graphene is strong or graphene conducts electricity.
And that nuance is what separates the truly transformative applications from the gimmicks. For instance, let's talk about this development in biosensors. I mean, we've all seen how rapid testing changed the game during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, those COVID-19 tests, absolutely. They were a lifesaver.
Graphene-based sensors are poised to take that rapid diagnostics to a whole new level, enabling portable and cost-effective testing for a much wider range of conditions.
Yeah. One detail that really caught my eye was this research on dry preserving biological components on graphene, similar to how reagents were stored in those COVID tests.
That's right, and that's a potential game changer, particularly for disease detection and monitoring in remote or resource-limited areas. I mean, imagine a world where sophisticated diagnostic tools are no longer confined to labs and hospitals.
It's like putting the power of a medical lab in your pocket. But let's not forget that graphene is just one member of a larger family of these advanced carbon materials, each with its own unique strengths. I know the Advanced Carbons Council report highlights carbon nanotubes, carbon fiber, and engineered graphite alongside graphene.
Yes, and just as a carpenter wouldn't use oak for every project, choosing the right advanced carbon material is really crucial for success.
Right.
Carbon nanotubes excel in strength and conductivity, while carbon fiber is prized for its lightweight properties. And engineered graphite shines in applications demanding high thermal conductivity.
So it's about understanding the whole toolkit, not just reaching for the shiniest new hammer.
Exactly. And to illustrate this, let's look at energy storage, an area where we're seeing a surge in innovation driven by hybrid graphene battery systems.
These hybrid systems are combining graphene with existing battery technologies. And they are generating a lot of buzz, promising higher capacity, faster charging, and longer lifespans. But are they living up to the hype?
Well, the real-world applications emerging do seem to suggest they are. The America Clean Energy Group, for example, is deploying mobile power plants built around these hybrid graphene batteries.
Wait, mobile power plants, what does that even look like?
Think of it as a self-contained unit that can be transported to disaster areas or remote locations, providing clean and reliable energy wherever it's needed. In fact, they're already being used in California to support emergency response efforts.
That's incredible. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, except it's happening right now.
And the potential applications go far beyond disaster relief. I mean, imagine these mobile power plants powering construction sites, remote communities, or even providing backup power during grid outages.
It's like having a portable energy source that can be deployed anywhere, anytime. Talk about a game changer. And speaking of game changers, let's delve into a development that truly pushes the boundaries of what's possible with graphene. Quantum teleportation?
I know, it sounds like something straight out of Star Trek. But a professor at Abu Dhabi University has secured a U.S. patent for a quantum teleportation networking technology using graphene.
Okay, before you go any further, we need to back up a bit. What exactly is quantum teleportation? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, doesn't it? But it's based on, real physics. Essentially, quantum teleportation allows for the transfer of quantum information, not matter, mind you, but information, instantaneously across vast distances.
And graphene plays a key role in making this possible.
Exactly. Graphene's unique electronic properties, particularly its ability to manipulate and control individual electrons, make it a really promising material for building the quantum devices needed for this type of teleportation.
So, while we're probably not beaming people across the galaxy anytime soon, this technology could revolutionize communication and computing as we know it.
Absolutely. Imagine a world where information is transmitted instantaneously and securely without any loss or interception. It's a truly mind-boggling concept.
Yeah, from mobile power plants to quantum teleportation, it's clear that graphene and advanced carbons are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But before we get too lost in the realm of futuristic applications, let's explore some of the ways these materials are already impacting our everyday lives.
That's a great point. While the potential for transformative technologies is exciting, it's important to remember that graphene is already making its way into a surprising range of products.
And we're not just talking about niche applications, we're talking about things people use every day, like clothing.
Exactly. Companies like Graphene X are leading the charge in integrating graphene into fabrics, creating a new generation of apparel with enhanced durability, comfort, and functionality.
So we're talking about clothes that can withstand even the most intense wear and tear?
Yes. Tests have shown that graphene-enhanced fabrics can resist abrasion at levels far exceeding military-grade standards. Imagine a pair of jeans that's practically indestructible.
That sounds amazing. But what about comfort? No one wants to wear clothes that feel like sandpaper.
Well, that's the beauty of it. Despite its strength, graphene is incredibly thin and flexible, allowing it to be incorporated into fabrics without sacrificing comfort. In fact, it can even enhance comfort.
Oh, how so?
Well, remember, graphene's remarkable thermal conductivity. That comes into play here as well. Graphene-enhanced fabrics can help regulate body temperature, keeping you cool in the summer and warm in the winter.
So it's like having a built-in personal thermostat. Sign me up.
And we're just scratching the surface of what's possible. Researchers are exploring ways to incorporate sensors into graphene-enhanced fabrics, opening up possibilities for clothing that can monitor vital signs, track athletic performance, or even charge your phone.
Wow, it sounds like the future of fashion is going to be pretty high-tech. But let's move on to a different kind of application. Ballistic protection. Graphene is making waves in this area as well.
Absolutely. Graphene's incredible strength and lightweight nature make it an ideal material for enhancing body armor. And we're not just talking about incremental improvements. We're talking about next-generation armor that's lighter, more flexible, and provides superior protection compared to traditional materials.
Here's a perfect example. NG Ballistics, in partnership with FemPro Armor, has developed a groundbreaking ballistic armor plate specifically designed for women. It's ultra-thin, flexible, and weighs less than 1.5 pounds, making it significantly more comfortable and effective than traditional armor plates.
This is a remarkable advancement, as traditional armor plates are often rigid and designed for male body types, making them less effective and uncomfortable for women.
This new graphene-enhanced armor offers unmatched protection and mobility, allowing women in law enforcement, military, and security roles to perform their duties with greater safety and comfort. It's truly a game changer.
It really highlights how these advanced materials are not just about pushing the boundaries of what's possible, but also about addressing real-world needs and improving lives.
Absolutely. But with all this talk about graphene's incredible properties, it's easy to get caught up in the hype. What are some of the challenges and considerations surrounding these materials?
That's an excellent point. While the potential is undeniable, we need to approach the development and application of graphene with a balanced perspective. One of the biggest hurdles right now is cost. High-quality, single-layer graphene can be expensive to produce, which limits its widespread adoption.
So it's a bit like a luxury ingredient right now, used sparingly in high-end applications where cost isn't the primary concern.
Exactly. But as production methods improve and economies of scale kick in, we can expect the cost to come down, making graphene more accessible for a wider range of applications.
Another crucial aspect is responsible development. We need to ensure that these materials are produced and used in a way that minimizes environmental impact and safeguards human health.
Absolutely. Life cycle analysis, environmental impact assessments, and rigorous safety testing are essential for ensuring the sustainable and ethical development of these materials.
And this is where the Advanced Carbons Council is playing a vital role, working to develop industry standards, promote best practices, and advocate for the responsible use of advanced carbons.
Their efforts are commendable. Transparency, Ethical considerations and environmental stewardship are paramount, especially as these materials become more prevalent in our lives.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive, from the intricacies of functionalization to mind-blowing applications like quantum teleportation and everyday uses in clothing and armor. What's striking you as the most noteworthy development so far?
What's fascinating is the sheer breadth of applications emerging. It's not just one industry or sector that's being impacted. It's a fundamental shift in material science that's rippling across various fields.
It's like we're witnessing the birth of a new materials age, the age of graphene, where this once exotic material is becoming an integral part of our lives.
And it's only the beginning. As research progresses and production costs continue to decline, we can anticipate an even more profound impact from these materials in the years to come.
All right, let's take a moment to absorb all of this incredible information before we dive into even more exciting developments in the next part of our deep dive. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. Before the break, we were discussing how graphene is revolutionizing various industries and even everyday products. And speaking of revolutionizing, we'd be remiss not to delve a little deeper into how these advanced materials are impacting, sustainability efforts.
Oh, that's right. It's easy to get caught up in the wow factor of graphene, but its potential for a greener future is truly exciting.
Yeah, indeed. There's often this perception that high tech equals, a large environmental footprint. However, in the case of advanced carbons, that's not necessarily true. In fact, they hold the potential to be significantly more sustainable than many traditional materials.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's break this down a bit. I remember reading in one of the reports about the exceptional durability of graphene and carbon nanotubes.
Mm,
Could that factor into their sustainability?
absolutely. Products made with these materials are, they're designed to last much longer, reducing the need for frequent replacements. And as you know, longer lifespans directly translate to lower resource consumption and less waste ending up in landfills.
That makes perfect sense. It's like investing in a high-quality appliance that lasts for decades instead of constantly replacing cheaper, less durable models.
Precisely. And the sustainability benefits extend beyond just durability. Remember those hybrid graphene battery systems we talked about earlier? They offer both increased power and a longer lifespan compared to traditional batteries.
Yes. I'm still amazed by those mobile power plants the America Clean Energy Group is deploying, and fewer batteries ending up in landfills is definitely a win for the environment.
Indeed. And let's not forget about the potential for using graphene in applications like water filtration and desalination.
Right. I read a fascinating article about graphene-based membranes that could revolutionize clean water access. Imagine a world where clean water is readily available even in regions facing water scarcity.
That's right. That's the kind of transformative impact we're talking about. But what's even more exciting is this concept of circularity within the advanced carbons industry.
Circularity, I'm not familiar with that term.
It's all about closing the loop on carbon usage, from responsible sourcing and production to end-of-life recycling and reuse. Essentially, it's about ensuring that carbon doesn't just end up as waste, but is continually recaptured and repurposed.
Ah, so it's like giving carbon a second life. That's fantastic. It sounds like a crucial step towards a more sustainable future for these materials.
Exactly. And we're already seeing companies actively exploring ways to recover and recycle carbon from used products, paving the way for a more circular economy for these valuable materials.
Do you have any specific examples of companies making strides in carbon recycling?
Absolutely. One company that stands out is ELG Carbon Fiber. They specialize in reclaiming and repurposing carbon fiber from various sources, including manufacturing scrap and end-of-life products.
So instead of carbon fiber ending up in landfills, ELG carbon fiber gives it a new lease on life.
Precisely.
Yeah.
They use innovative processes to transform this waste carbon fiber into high-quality materials that can be incorporated into new products, effectively closing the loop on carbon usage.
That's a fantastic initiative. It's inspiring to see companies actively tackling these sustainability challenges head on.
It's a testament to the ingenuity and commitment of those working in this field. But it's not just individual companies driving this shift. The Advanced Carbons Council is also playing a really crucial role in supporting these sustainability efforts.
Right. By fostering collaboration, promoting standards, and advocating for responsible development, they're helping ensure that these advanced materials are used for the greater good, not just for profit.
Exactly. And this brings us back to the importance of collaboration and knowledge sharing. The advancements we've discussed, from graphene-enhanced fabrics to mobile power plants and carbon recycling initiatives, are all the result of researchers, companies, and organizations working together.
That's a key takeaway from all of these sources. The rapid progress we're seeing wouldn't be possible without a spirit of collaboration and a willingness to share knowledge and expertise.
Absolutely, and this collaborative spirit is crucial for navigating the complex landscape of advanced materials. As we've seen, there are both immense opportunities and potential challenges to consider.
Right. Balancing the excitement of these groundbreaking developments with a thoughtful approach to responsible development is key to ensuring a bright and sustainable future for graphene and advanced carbons.
Well said. And I think it's important to acknowledge that we're still in the early stages of understanding the full potential of these materials. What we've seen so far is just a glimpse of what's to come.
It's amazing to think that it wasn't that long ago graphene was considered a purely theoretical material, something confined to physics textbooks. Now it's finding its way into everything from clothing and batteries to potentially revolutionizing fields like quantum computing.
It's a testament to the power of scientific inquiry and the importance of investing in research and development. And of course, it's a testament to the ingenuity and dedication of the countless researchers, engineers, and entrepreneurs pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Absolutely. And as we move forward, it's crucial to remember that the future of these materials isn't predetermined. It's something we're actively shaping through our choices, research, and collaborations.
I couldn't agree more. While the potential benefits are vast, we need to proceed thoughtfully, addressing potential risks and ensuring that these powerful technologies are used ethically and sustainably.
Well, this deep dive has certainly been a whirlwind tour of the incredible advancements happening in the world of graphene and advanced carbons. And it seems like we're just getting started. What are your thoughts on what the future holds?
Well, it's difficult to predict with certainty, but one thing is clear. The possibilities are immense. As research progresses, production costs decrease, and our understanding of these materials deepens, we can expect even more groundbreaking applications to emerge.
It's like we're standing on the precipice of a new era, where the materials we use are no longer just passive components but active agents in shaping our world.
And it's up to us to ensure that we harness the power of these materials responsibly for the betterment of humanity and the planet.
Well said. I think we've covered a lot of ground in this part of our deep dive, from the sustainability potential of advanced carbons to the importance of collaboration and responsible development. What stands out to you as the most noteworthy takeaway so far?
Wow, this deep dive has really been eye-opening, and I'm walking away feeling both inspired and optimistic about the future. So thank you for sharing your insights and expertise with us.
It's been my pleasure. I always enjoy exploring the world of advanced materials, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds for this fascinating field. Yeah, it's been an incredible journey exploring the world of graphene and advanced carbons, from quantum teleportation to sustainable fashion. It's clear that these materials are poised to reshape our world in some really profound ways. But before we wrap up, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on what the future holds. Where do you see the biggest potential for these materials to make a real difference in the years to come?
The possibilities are truly vast, but a few areas stand out to me as particularly promising. One is the energy sector. As we transition towards renewable energy sources, the need for, efficient and sustainable energy storage becomes really paramount.
Right. We've already seen how graphene is enhancing battery performance,
Yeah.
leading to electric vehicles with longer ranges and faster charging times. But it sounds like you're thinking even bigger than that.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine a future where homes and businesses are powered by graphene-enhanced batteries that store energy generated from solar panels or wind turbines. It could create a truly decentralized and resilient energy grid, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and centralized power plants.
That's a pretty compelling vision. It's not just about making electric cars better, it's about fundamentally changing how we generate and distribute energy.
Exactly. And as these technologies mature and production costs continue to decline, we can expect to see this shift towards clean, sustainable energy solutions accelerate, with advanced carbons playing, a really pivotal role.
Okay, so energy storage is a big one. What else is on your radar?
Another area with uh, immense potential is electronics. Graphene's remarkable conductivity and flexibility open up a world of possibilities for flexible electronics, wearable devices, and even implantable sensors.
Yeah, I can already picture foldable smartphones that are practically indestructible, or even clothing woven with sensors that can monitor our health in real time.
Right. Those are just, glimpses of what might be possible. We could see electronics seamlessly integrated into our lives, enhancing our health, communication, and overall well-being in ways we can only begin to imagine.
And I'm also really intrigued by the potential for graphene to, revolutionize computing.
Absolutely. Graphene's unique electronic properties make it a promising material for developing next-generation transistors and integrated circuits, which could lead to faster, more energy-efficient computers.
So we're talking about computers that are not only lightning fast, but also consume far less energy than current models.
Precisely. And as Moore's law, which predicts the doubling of transistors on a microchip every 2 years, approaches its limits, graphene and other two-dimensional materials could pave the way for a new era of computing power, with significant implications for artificial intelligence, big data analysis, and countless other fields.
It really is incredible to consider the transformative potential of these materials. But as we've discussed throughout this deep dive, it's not just about the technology itself, it's about how we develop and deploy it. What are your thoughts on the, societal and environmental considerations surrounding this rapidly evolving field?
Yeah, that's a crucial point. As we embrace these powerful technologies, we must do so responsibly, ensuring that they benefit humanity and the planet. That means being mindful of potential risks, addressing ethical concerns, and prioritizing sustainability throughout the life cycle of these materials.
Right. It's not enough to simply create amazing new technologies. We need to ensure that they are used for good and that we, mitigate any potential negative consequences.
Absolutely. Open dialogue, transparency, and collaboration among researchers, industry leaders, policymakers, and the public are essential for navigating the complex landscape of advanced materials and ensuring their responsible development.
And organizations like the Advanced Carbons Council are playing, a really vital role in that process. Their work to promote standards, foster collaboration, and advocate for sustainable practices is crucial for guiding this emerging industry toward a positive future.
I completely agree. They're helping to lay the foundation for a future where these remarkable materials can truly live up to their potential, revolutionizing industries, solving global challenges, and improving lives.
Well, this deep dive has been truly eye-opening, and I'm walking away feeling both inspired and optimistic about the future. Thank you again for sharing your insights and expertise with us today.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of graphene and advanced carbons. We hope you've learned something new, sparked your curiosity, and maybe even ignited a passion for exploring the boundless possibilities of materials science. The future is not predetermined. It's something we actively shape through our choices, actions, and collaborations. So stay curious, stay engaged, and let's work together to build a future where these remarkable materials contribute to a healthier, more sustainable, and more equitable world. Until next time, keep exploring. Conducting fire beyond the mold, edge of tech, where dreams ignite. Graphene shines, dark to life in dreams.